What's good, people, and welcome back to another episode of Quackers TV. We've just beaten Roxanne and immediately back into the action with old men needing us to do something for them again. Not quite sure why a 10-year-old's got to solve every single problem like he's All Might, but I guess that's my job now. So we try to avoid him, but unfortunately he's blocking the road and he says, "Oh look, they've robbed me again." Yes, again. So we just say no. We just walk off. I mean, he's got some of his own problems sometimes, but, you know, eventually we get a guilty conscience. And guess what? Another old man saying, "They've robbed me. Little 10-year-old, what can you do?" Where is this sect? Why are 10-year-olds solving everyone's problems? So that means we get another encounter, and it's very exciting. It's a Pelipper. So between my Lapras, my Dragonair, my Snorunt, our type spread is average, to say the least. I guess that's how you'd put it. And almost immediately, Salamence is an idiot. Critical hits it. I'm going to have to beat him for that one afterwards, but keep it between us. But anyway, he tries to run away from us, and realising we're a 10-year-old and probably not very smart, to be fair to the lad, he runs 5 feet away, which probably could have worked if it wasn't a 25-year-old man going through an early midlife crisis controlling a 10-year-old. So we get into the battle with the lad. He must have been fuming that a 10-year-old outsmarted him. He sends out a level 11 dog rather, and promptly gets clotted by powder snow. Snood, to be fair to the lad, has been a lot better than I thought he'd be. I cannot lie. I've actually been very impressed with him so far. I'm sure that will change when fire Pokemon actually start existing, but for now, good work, lad. So, because apparently it's rules of the duel, if you lose your Pokemon battle, you have to give up whatever you stole. Instead of just punching me in the face like I probably would have done, he gives me back the Devon goods and leaves the bird. And the old man seems to have found his life partner in a bird. You've got to respect it. You know, my mum's dating a Vigoroth, so I can appreciate it. And he invites me back to his cottage. Something you'd think I'd be smart enough to avoid, you know, old men doing it. But anyway, we get rewarded with another Great Ball. Yay. But not just that, boys and girls. We don't just get rewarded with a Great Ball. You'd never guess. But another old man has actually given me another job. I don't know where we are, where 10-year-olds are apparently the most effective workforce in the world. But sure, here we are. So now we've got to sail across the sea with an old man to deliver a letter into a dark cave. Oh, not just that. The old man over here gives me his phone number. I didn't have a choice in taking it. He just gives me a phone with his phone number. And, you know, warns me about Magma and Aqua. So apparently I need to take a rest in his room. But anyway, afterwards. Oh, it gets better. We don't just get the phone number. We have to call him too. At this point, I'm starting to think this lad might be clingier than my Salamence. Quite worried for Quacker's future at this point, boys. So if, you know, if I ever go missing, then Mr. Stone, first one in. Anyway, on to the first fight with May. We try and avoid it, but unfortunately, another clingy person. I don't know what this whole town's deal is, but it feels like I'm in an episode of Get Out for 10-year-olds. She demands a battle where we've got a pretty broken team at this point. I mean, it's actually, as much as I complain about the typing, 2 dragons are going to bop most people anyway. He sends out a Wingull. I'm a cheap bastard, so, you know, send the Thunder Wave her way. Get that. She growls at me. So I'm so intimidated I want to run away, but unfortunately it's a trainer battle, so I can't. So I send a couple Twisters her way, and promptly she growls again. I'm very intimidated, May. It's because Twister's definitely affected by Growl, isn't it? Oh wait, it's not, so now you're dead. And I got a critical hit. And I'd like to point out some Nuzlocke rules, by the way, so gone, thank you. Not quite sure you caught another Trico. Oh, also, I know I said I'd switch it to set mode. I'm an idiot who forgot. I'll remember for next episode. That's my bad. But she sent out a grass Pokemon against an ice Pokemon. So I think that's her own fault. He swiftly got taken out by Snood because he's covering it for everyone. And that was the fight. Thankfully, that's the easier May fight. We all know about the next one coming up, which Hopefully she gets through unscathed, but I feel like at this point Dragonair's probably going to get destroyed, knowing my luck. So anyway, we go in the boat with the old man, and finally our dad actually calls us. I guess he might be worried about us being on a boat with an old man, but no, he doesn't really care about us, unfortunately. I mean, he literally just hangs up on us and tells us to have a nice day with the old man. I feel like at this point it might count as child abuse, but I'm not 100% sure. Again, not actually sure how he got my number, to be fair. Because my mum doesn't even have my number, and she actually seems to care about me. My dad, not so much. But anyway, on to do for town. Thankfully we got there safely without Mr. Briny noncing on us, but anyway. And you know what that means, boys, it's time for another encounter. So we go to the cave, and promptly we find a Wobbuffet. And I'm not gonna lie, at this point I was absolutely bricking it, because if we ran out of Pokeballs here, it means someone was dying more than likely. So we lost everything we could. We sent out Zippy because he so far has been the least valuable and probably the most giftable Pokemon. Thankfully we caught it, and I promptly nicknamed it Devil Child because it literally made me feel like a devil child was hunting me down and trying to kill my Pokemon. And we promptly ran back to Rossborough with our tail between the legs to buy some repels, because I'd rather not face a dark cave with a bunch of Wobbuffets, to be honest. We promptly bopped every single one of the trainers in Brawley's gym just to get some XP, and it was onto the big boss, onto the boss fight. Let's get into it. By the way, I haven't done much grinding since the last gym leader, so you'd probably consider my team a little underleveled, but I thought we've got a Salamence who's basically a tank, so we should be good either way. First up, he sends out Machop, and I send out Destiny, because I just think we haven't got any moves of actual type advantage, no Psychic, no Bug, no Flying. So let's just bite it and hope for a flinch, and nope, so he bulks up. This is where he's a little bit scary if he gets enough bulk ups off on the right Pokemon. But Machop's not the right Pokemon, so we just start headbutting it, because I'm English. And we do get a flinch from the nut, so we just nut it again. And some more damage. And he karate chops a dragon. Thankfully for us, unlike Roxanne, we get him to use a potion early, so he can't force feed his last Pokemon or anything. Hit him with a couple more headbutts, and Machop is scared out of his bridges and promptly dies. Next up is going to be Meditite. We see Destiny, the hench dragon, the 4'11" wimp. He's not going to be scared by. I don't know what it is. Is it a monkey? It looks kind of like a monkey. He bulks up even though he just had half damage. I guess Brawly is a bit thick. He then focus energies, because yeah, I'm sure that's going to do much, but easy. Straight away, Salamence, we're feeling ourselves now. Destiny levels up again. We're like, why do I ever grind for this gym? Get me some level 10 Pokemon. I'll beat this guy with level 1s. And then this fat prick comes out. And it turns out he's a bit of a tank. Not sure how he's just firming headbutts. But because he's able to firm 2 of them, it means he's able to get a couple bulk ups in. Then he vital throws and does a decent amount of damage. But we know... Yes. Yes. There comes the citrus berry. You cheap arse. And then he vital throws again. And at this point, I'm in critical hit range. So now I'm breaking it because I'm thinking, can I really risk Salamence? Can I really? Am I man enough? I'm not going to do enough damage to kill it, but he might not do enough damage to kill me. I'm faster than him. Do I just headbutt and risk it? Damn right I do. I'm quack as TV. If in doubt, I headbutt everything. Here's where it gets a bit uneven, because he's a cheap idiot. Yes, I did censor myself, you're welcome. He can use potions. I can't. So I'm a bit stuck here. So I use that potion to get a free switch in, because I think nothing else in my team's going to be able to tank that vital throw. So our only hope is to paralyze him. So we do. He promptly vital throws us, ignoring the paralysis. And here I brick it, because if he critted me there, I would have been absolutely dead and lost all of my hopes and dreams. And I'm a bit trapped here, because Salamence is the only real one who can tank more than one hit. So I send Prick out because I don't care about him, and if he dies from one hit, he dies. And yeah, to be fair to the lad, absolutely firmed it. But then, the greatest sack of all time, the greatest play in Pokemon Nuzlocke history, Devil Child, level 7, he can't kill me, can he? Because I'm just going to spam Destiny Bond, and here it becomes a battle of will. Who will last longer? Will he bulk up more, or will I Destiny Bond more? Who's going to have the battle of patience? Who will it be? He does one bulk up, and then he fails, and for the first time ever, Kieran finished second. And you know what that means, boys. Destiny Bond, Dub City, team saved, Devil Child, we hardly knew you, but carry him out, boys, because that is a hero right there. I may have gotten off with the wrong foot with you, but that right there, boy, is the greatest sacrifice I have ever seen. You, sir, are Hall of Fame. I will carry your dead body past the champion. I will have you dead in my party for as long as I shall live. I mean, I won't, because I probably need 6 Pokemon, because I'm not very good at this game. But he's dead, so he doesn't know that, so just keep it between us on the down low, yeah, boys. But anyway, Brawly gives us bulk up. That'll be pretty good on Teddy S. I think he can learn it. I haven't actually taught him it yet. But, sadly, you know what it means. Devil Child, you've got to go. You and Ren can play together. I'm sure Ren will love getting countered over and over. And it's time to venture into the Dark Cave. And Stephen, to be fair to the lad, he actually appreciates that we've entered into a dark cave to come and see him. Because, to be honest, I don't know if I'd be sending 10-year-olds into a dark cave to see random strangers. He gives us Stillwing. It might be useful later on, but not right now. Might potentially teach it to Salamence, but we'll save it for now. And Stephen promptly abandons us in the dark cave, but we get the old rod, and you know what that means, boys. Time for some new Pokemon, and boy oh boy, did we get a good one. Vulpix, fire type, Ninetales is absolutely solid. I'm buzzing. Let's see, can we get it? We used to fight heroes. Oh, and then Elliot calls the rabbit in that he's fishing very well. So we go again. We fish again, and we get Zapdos, and I would be excited, but I forgot to buy Pokeballs before I fished here. So I didn't have many left, and I promptly had to kill it. So we go over to Old Man Stone and collect our XP share, because if we're going to get some, we might as well get something out of it. Oh, but wait, there's more. He demands we go and deliver some more stuff for him to his old mate in Slayport. Yay, more odd jobs. I just want to battle gym leaders. But anyway, Slateport City, Old Rod, some more super exciting encounters, and Nincada. To be fair, Shed Ninja might actually be alright, but we catch him. Not much to him. We call him Drac because obviously he sucks. Shed Ninja could be useful against fighting types. Oh wait, no! We beat the fighting type gym, yay! Yay. Yay. We promptly get sent into the museum where I want to refuse to pay, but apparently I can't advance the game if I don't pay, so scammed once again. Don't know why there's a bunch of thugs around, but we go and try and deliver the goods to the old man Slateport. Look around, eventually find he's the only man in there. So we give him it, and you'll never guess. Oh look, we've got to solve another old man's problems. I thought this Nuzlocke would be fun. I didn't think it would remind me of bloody my actual job. But we promptly body all his team because our team's amazing. He says, oh my god, I lost. I can't believe it after all my other friends lost to you. You must be really strong. No, I'm not strong, buddy. We know it's Call of Duty. If I'm winning, I'm either using the keyboard or I've got an aimbot. So that's it. Quackers TV, aimbotter. But anyway, these lot are now absolutely bricking it about the prospect of a 10-year-old. Don't just think, it's an old man, it's a 10-year-old. There's two of us, we're big, we're strong, let's just knock them out and rob them. No. They call for their boss, who promptly runs in and says, "Oh my god, the 10-year-old's absolutely battering you. Why would you interfere with us? We just want to make the ocean rise up." "Maybe I can't swim, mate. Maybe don't make assumptions like that. Maybe I'm scared of water. Maybe I lost my dad in water." But anyway, he says, "Oh, I'll give you one chance, because apparently these parts don't matter much anymore or something. Not like you, there was about 10 of them in there, so it's not like they paid like 500 Poke dollars to get in here. So yeah, I'm sure it doesn't matter to you that much, does it, mate? Yeah, keep trying to pretend it." And he says, "Oh, I'll give you this one shot, but next time, oh, you 10-year-old buddy, you're gonna get decked, I swear it." And that, viewers, unfortunately is going to bring an end to the episode. If you made it this far, I'd love a like. If you fancy subscribing, I've only got 6 of you, so I'd really appreciate some more. And hopefully come back next time for, I'm sure, be me doing more jobs for old men. But just before we go, this guy comes up and it literally insults me again. He says, "Oh my god, I'm sure I recognise you from somewhere, but I've completely forgotten who you are." And apparently I'm meant to be friends with him now. Apparently, after all of the insults, I'm meant to like him. Nah, mate. Don't register me. No. Scott, mate. Scott. If I see you again, I swear to God, I'm going to feed you to salamanders like a rat. I mean, shit. Bye. No rats were harmed in the making of this video.